Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name's Caitlin. I can't stop smiling because today I have played around with the brand new Beautybay Wilderness palette. This is the eye look that I came up with. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Look at that. Look at that. Look, that palette just brings me joy. I remember when I first saw this palette, I was scrolling on Instagram early in the morning, saw that Beautybay had posted the full reveal of this, and not even within 2 minutes had I gone on to Beautybay and bought it. I am on a low buy, which has kind of gone out the window this month. It's been a very emotional month for me this month, so that kind of went. But words, there are no words. So yeah, today I'm going to swatch this. I'm going to do this eye look for you guys using this palette. I'm going to have timestamps down below just in case you want to skip the swatches or whatever you want to do. But yeah, this palette, I mean, you can see by my facial expression what I'm going to say about this in the end. You guys all know that the Sunset Horizons and the Book of Magic are two of my favourite palettes. And this is just joined them. This is honestly just joined them. I think this is actually, for me, in the middle. Book of Magic, Wilderness, and then Sunset Horizons for me. If you want to know more, if you want to see how I did this eye look, then just keep on watching. But just before we do that, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because it will mean the world to me. And yeah, now we can get into the video. Okay, so here we are. This is the first thing I'm filming, so I'm so excited. I mean, I've probably shown it off in the intro, but just look at it. I'm so excited. I'm going to be swatching the whole palette. Hopefully it'll fit on my arm. If it doesn't, I'll probably do 2 rows, then 2 rows. Yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's just get into it. Okay, so these are like the blues and the greens. I cannot say anything bad about them. Like, just look at them. This guy in particular is like green and blue and white. It is absolutely stunning. I think you can just see how beautiful they are. Wow. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Stunning. I can't wait to put these on my eyes. I just cannot wait. Okay, so this is the second 2 rows. This is giving me very much Melt Cosmetics vibes, do you know what I mean? What I will say as well, I'm very happy there is none of that putty formula. They had it in the Sunset Horizons, they have it in the Book of Magic. It's almost like a cream to powder, but I really don't like that formula. They don't have that in this palette. All of the shimmers are just nice. They're not hard to work with. They don't feel hard to work with anyway. And yeah, I'm very, very happy about that. I'm so excited about that. None of these really swatched badly. I'd say maybe Mint did a little bit, but that is kind of a pastel shade, so I'm not giving it beef for that. All the shimmers seem really nice. Maybe apart from Heat. Heat is this red here. It's not got as much of an impact as maybe these others two here. I don't know. I'll have to play around with that one a little bit more. But no, I'm so excited to play with this. I just want to put this on my eyeballs. I can't wait. Oh my god, it looks so stunning. I'm so excited. Okay, here we are, the moment of truth. I'm looking a little bit odd because I have had makeup on today, and then this guy came in the mail and I just wiped it all off, and I can't wait to film with this. So this took priority. I cannot wait. The packaging is beautiful. It's got these little star things on them. I just can't wait. So we're not gonna wait anymore. I'm gonna zoom you in. That's out. I always do that. And yeah, we're gonna make a beautiful eye look. Okay, so I always set my eyes no matter what look I'm doing. So I'm using Snow, which is this matte base shade. It looks white in the promo pictures, but it is slightly like an off-white cream colour. I obviously can't really say for the pigmentation on this because it is my skin colour. Okay, I kind of know-ish what I want to do, but I'm really not sure. So I'm going to go into Raw, which is this red matte shade. I would say Poppy and Raw seem very similar. Maybe Raw could have been a tiny bit darker. That would have been quite nice. But anyway, I'm going in with Raw. There's quite a lot of kick up in these palettes, but that's fine, honestly. I'm going to start packing that on the front of the lid. I mean, you can see already, this pigmentation is very good. This is the same formula as the Book of Magic and the, what's the other one called? Sunset Horizons. They're the same weight, 1.4 grams I think they are. Okay, that's gone on so nicely. It feels very smooth. It's very, very pigmented. It builds up perfectly. I really love these Beautybay palettes. I really do. The Book of Magic, I've said before, I'll say it again, it's one of my favourite palettes. I don't think you can go wrong with it, apart from them putty shimmers, which this doesn't have, so there you go. Okay, I'm going to go in to Sunrise, which is this last shade here. I'm going to just dust off my brush on a colour switch, because it doesn't really matter if we get some red on it, because we're blending anyway. Okay, this one does have quite a lot of kick up. I don't know if you can see that. When I was swatching it, it did seem to kick up a lot as well, but I don't mind that at all. It's very pigmented. Like, crazy pigmented. Okay, so that's where we are right now. No problems so far. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Marigold, which is the yellow, and I'm gonna just blend that out. Yeah, this one doesn't seem as pigmented, but that's okay. Okay, I'll take a little bit more time like blending them properly once all the colours are on my eyes. But for right now, it's looking okay. It's looking a tiny bit muddy, I'd say, on the inner parts. Here, I'm not sure if that's coming up on camera. Just the tiniest bit muddy, but I'd say that's fine. It is a very, very inexpensive palette. I'm not expecting the world from it. Yeah, and I'm going to be covering that up with a cut crease anyway, so whatever. Okay, I'm now taking Ivy, which is the darkest green, and I'm going to start by dragging this out. Okay, so it's looking like that. I've just dragged it out a little bit. Green doesn't really blend into red that well. I'm aware of my colour theory, but I wanted it to be a bit like different, a bit grungy, a bit cool. Like, I wanted to take inspiration from the promo pictures. They are very cool. So yeah, it may not be my like prettiest look yet, but it's gonna be pretty cool, hopefully. Okay, now I am taking, which way do I want to go with this? I think I want to go brighter greens. I can either use like these two kind of bright greens, or I can blend it out with these two more grungy green. No, we're gonna go with grungy green because I think that'll tie in the red and the orange. So we're gonna go grungy, and we're gonna go in with Eucalyptus next, which is this shade. I'm quite glad that there are 2 routes you can go with this green palette, because it is marketed as a green palette, and I'm glad that there are 2 routes you can go. You can either go bright minty green or kind of more foresty green. I don't know. I like options. Okay, that's just blended very nicely. I'm really struggling to say anything bad about this palette so far. I'm loving the look. I really thought when I first saw this palette, the first thing I was going to do was go with these blues, because you all know I love blue. Like, blue is my happy colour. I will wear blue till the day I die. But no, let's stick with the theme. Let's stick with the theme and do more kind of foresty. I'm also bringing in that green more into the eye as well, into this corner. Not all the way, but just so you'll be able to see when we put the cut crease on that it kind of links. Okay, we're looking very foresty. Look at us. Look at us go. I'm loving this. This is definitely not where I thought I would go with this palette, but I mean, okay. Okay, now I'm going in with Leaf, which is this lightest green. Taking that and blending out the green. I am trying to blend it in with the orange kind of bits here. Not sure how well that's gonna go. We can try. I also feel like this shape is quite leafy. So I mean, adds to the theme, I guess. Okay, this is what we're looking like. I'm loving it every second. I'm loving it even more. Wow. I'm very happy with it. As I said, this is not the look that I thought I would be making on my first play with this palette, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy with everything about this. Very happy indeed. Okay, so we've got our leaf. That's what I'm kind of aiming for us to look like a leaf, and I think we do. I really think we do. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to cut the crease. I really don't know what I want to put on top. Maybe lime? Maybe just Ray? I don't know. So I'm going to cut the crease. I'm going to think about that for a minute, and then I'm going to be back. Okay, I'm back and I've cut my crease. First, I just want to smother Ray all over the lid, and I just want to see what that does. I'm curious. I want to know. Oh, wow. Wow. That may be the shade that we stick with. I wasn't actually expecting to stick with this shade. I'm hoping you can see on camera. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to. Maybe if I show you on my finger. It is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's green, it's gold, it's a little bit of blue. Okay, as beautiful as that is just on its own, I do want to put maybe a tiny bit of lime just on the outside. Wow. So yeah, I'm just popping lime on the centre of the lid. And just for funsies, I think we should put Heat, which is this shimmery red, and connect it to the slight bit of red that is still outside here. Yeah, because that little bit of red on the outside kind of got carried off in all the green. So we're just popping it back. Look at her go. Wow, so stunning, so beautiful. I just can't. I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to clean up, I'm going to do my lashes and all that fun stuff, and then I will be back with final thoughts and yeah, just talking about this palette in general. Okay, so I'm back. I just put a tiny bit of Sky, which is this second shade. It's a matte pale blue. I put it just in the inner lower lash line. Does that make any sense? I really, really, really love this palette. Obviously this is a first impressions, so my thoughts about this could change quite quickly, but I I love it. I love it. There is only one gripe I think that I have with this, and that is when I blended Raw, which is this darker red, and Sunrise, which is this last shade here, there was a little bit of muddiness, but like the tiniest bit of muddiness, which can happen with neutral shades more often than colourful shades. But like I covered it up with my cut crease anyway, so I really don't think that that was much of an issue. But yeah, for £15, this is so good. It's the same quality as the Book of Magic. It's the same quality as the Sunset Horizons, if not better. It's the same weight, the same format, the same everything. I think this is beautiful. They were hinting at a earthy green toned palette. I'm so glad they put these blues in there as well. I can never get enough of blues, you know this. I love blues. So maybe that's just me, but I really do. I really do enjoy this palette, and I think it is definitely worth the £15 that I paid for it 100 times over. I love it. I can't say anything else. I really do. I think it is a great palette. So there we go. I'm going to stop ranting and raving about it, because how many more times can I say that I love it? I love it. So yeah, let me know if you've tried this palette. Let me know if you're planning to try it. Let me know all that good stuff. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.